fake it. I only know how to pull myself apart. I never thought I'd go this far, but of all the scars, it's over now. Run away, out of time, find a place where I can never hide. I let it burn, change, or even shine. Let it burn, I'll never be coming back, 'cause I'm losing my mind. Don't call my name, don't wait for me. I will not play this dirty game anymore. I never thought I'd go this far. Another day, another to score. I never thought I'd hurt so bad. I pray to God it's over now. Run away, out of sight. Find a place where I can never hide.
过河，手下过。
Or even try. Let it burn, I'll never be coming back, 'cause I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, running out of time. I hope it's a party will save me. I'm losing my mind, running out of time. I'm hoping somebody will save me. Find a place where I can never hide. Change or even try. Let it burn, I'll never be coming back. Let it burn, I'll never be coming back, 'cause I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Yes, I'm losing my mind. I'm hoping somebody will say losing my mind. 'Cause I'm losing my mind.
20 points? Oh, okay. 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 Woo.
Losing my mind. The ghost inside,
So,
in my mind. It's what I've become without a sound. This is an endless night. I can't deny it. I can't just fake it. I only know how to pull myself apart.
who do you play? Yeah, what position you play? Yeah, I was everywhere. Like I played all 5 positions when I was playing. They made me play all 5 positions, bro. No lie.
All right, there we go. Yo, what's good, stream? It is Chris, aka Chris2, back with another stream tonight. I appreciate you guys for joining the stream tonight. I forgot to announce that tonight we were doing the podcast, but I did told y'all back on Saturday, so I don't know if some of y'all were not there, but I totally forgot to fucking put it on the community chat, but now I already now put it, so if y'all can see it, then that's why I forgot to put it earlier instead of now, basically. So anyway, Durante, welcome to the stream. I see you on the stream right now. So with that being said, tonight we're gonna do the Survivor Series Wargames predictions, and I understand that SmackDown is going on the air on the USA Network tonight in less than, well, actually in 30 minutes actually, but the show is pre-taped, so I'm not gonna be paying attention that much on the show tonight. The only interesting thing on the show tonight is the CM Punk and the Roman Reigns face to face, which I don't know, they actually showed that on last week's SmackDown when they were doing the tapings. But if that's not the case, then I'm gonna be tuning in if we even have a chance to end it before SmackDown. So I think we actually can, to be honest with you. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream. And like always, I got a very special guest for you guys, and it's once again my co-host for the podcast. It is ThatBoyAlex. How you doing, man? How is your night?
I am doing good. Once again, thank you for having me tonight on this podcast as we talk Survivor Series War Games. I ain't gonna do the little voice thing because it might sound a little awkward.
Right?
But yeah, we're gonna be talking War Games. We got a 5-match card.
Mm-hmm.
So and we got an early start time at 5 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually like it when WWE does these early start times.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you don't be there till like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
No, 5 o'clock.
Absolutely. Sure. I'm actually glad that these PLEs are way earlier than expected. I mean, it was the case for Bad Blood. It started an hour earlier than the time that it's supposed to be, basically every single time. So I'm actually happy that they're doing it that time, because I don't want to stay until fucking 12 a.m. in my case, watching a fucking show. For example, like AEW, we watched fucking AEW Full Gear last week, and what was probably the worst show they done all year, and one of the worst shows they done in their 5 years in existence. So can they do better? Sure. But right now, it's not about AEW, so we can get that out of the way. So, Kenneth Clark, welcome to the stream. Hey, Alex and Chris. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. I'm doing great. I mean, we had a very great Thanksgiving. I wish y'all a very happy Thanksgiving, even though it's a little late. But it's Thanksgiving week either way. So I hope you guys are doing just well. Hope you guys are enjoying your time with your families. And thank you guys for joining the show tonight. So with that being said, I have some information that I actually found before we were going to discuss the show War Games tomorrow, which we have a report that just came today. This is from AEW, by the way, and it's regarding Rey Fenix. And Rey Fenix, as y'all realize, Rey Fenix, he actually got his contract extended for way more time than the usual time because of injury. And the thing is, he's not even getting used. And the worst thing about this is that they just told him that they're not going to use him for the meantime. And with that being said, let me introduce you to you at this time, the one, the only, Tony Midcon in the building for this one. Tony Midcon in the street tonight, because that man is turning into Vince McMahon 2019. You know what I'm saying? This man, I don't know what he's gone to him. I don't understand this guy. Just let him go. Honestly, it's the same with Penta. It's the same with Penta.
Yeah.
Just fucking let them go if you're not gonna use them. What's the point in leaving them there if you're not gonna use them? I don't understand it. And it's now the same case, unfortunately, for Ray Phoenix. And he's gonna have to stay there for another 7 to 12 months at least, because his contract reportedly expires next year. So we're not gonna see him probably in WWE for another 7 to 12 months. Penta, in this case, is a little early. So yes, Tony Metcon in the building tonight. So Alex, before we kick off with the Wargames predictions, can you tell me what you think about this situation about Ray Phoenix? What do you think?
So when I think about the Ray Phoenix situation, I think it's messed up. And for all you AEW stands out there, you keep that same energy, because you know WWE under the Vince days used to pull this crap with a bunch of talent that wanted to leave, and they would add time to their contract because they were injured and they wasn't using them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think, if you are cleared to wrestle, then why aren't you using them? Why are you keeping them on your payroll if you don't want to use them? He's doing the same thing to Ricky Starks, to the Lucha Bros. He even did this to Malachi Black, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I low-key don't think Malachi Black wants to be there anymore. In my heart.
I don't think so.
And some other people. Now, the only way you can get out of AEW, I feel like you got to stay quiet. You got to move in silence, bro. You can't be like going out loud saying, "Oh, I'm leaving AEW," because I feel like if you say it out loud that you want to leave, oh, Tony Khan, he gonna find a way to lock you up, and he gonna keep you in that pen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what pisses me off. Like, you got all these talent under contract that you're not using, that's still on the payroll, and yet you're still keeping them locked.
Yeah.
You won't let them go anywhere else because you got this big ego. Oh, look at me, I got all this money. Oh yeah,
He's selfish.
Selfish.
He's very
Because
selfish.
he knows how WWE is going to book the Lucha Bros if WWE gets them, which they will next year, early 2026.
Mm-hmm. That's over. So
And I actually want one of my favorites to get up out of there too, and she wrestles for AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who I'm talking about. I'm a very big fan of her. I speak very highly of her, and I want Thunder Rosa up out of there too.
yes.
Because I haven't forgotten what they've done to Thunder Rosa a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
Low key. And now all y'all want to switch up. Yeah, and y'all loving on her now. Oh, she cool again. And then, bro, bro. That's all that. Nah.
You know when her career went absolutely downhill? You know that time when her career went downhill? The time where she only got, I think it was 1 or 3 minutes of TV time before she went away to rehab from an injury. That's when I think her career went. Whee!
And then the boss sat there and did nothing about it. They were like making a smear campaign about her, and Tony Khan was just sitting there not doing anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm thinking, and I know y'all probably gonna look at me and thinking, "Yo, Alex, this was 2 years ago. You gotta let that stuff go." Like, nah, bro. Nah, because the boss sat there and did nothing about it, bro. The woman dang on near committed suicide. She had suicide thoughts.
Yep. For sure.
They try to get her up out of there. They try to make her a scapegoat, but nah, it all failed. And guess what? She's on AEW, but she's not being used as much on TV. They got her wrestling on a show that nobody watches on a Friday night. Well, Rampage is on tomorrow at 5 o'clock, but nobody's gonna be watching Rampage because they'll be watching Wargames, and nobody's gonna be watching Collision tomorrow at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah. Even though it starts a little early, nobody's gonna watch that either way. Who's gonna watch it? This show is so predictable, bro. It is so predictable. Absolutely predictable. Like, I already checked the card, right? I checked the card, I checked the matches and all that shit. I can already name who is gonna win on that card without even watching it. I don't understand it, bro.
Pre-tape.
Yeah, pre-tape. Who's gonna watch a pre-tape show? Nobody. It's like WWE sometimes. Who's gonna watch a pre-tape Raw or pre-tape SmackDown? Nobody. But guess what? WWE at least has story, not just matches. Who's gonna watch a show with just matches and no story? Nobody. Nobody. TNA has some story at least, even though their shows are pre-tape. But they got some story. And it's actually more interesting than AEW. Hell, they got a show tomorrow. Actually, no, not tomorrow. Tonight, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's tonight.
Yeah, I think they start in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. And y'all gonna watch it. I'm not even blaming you because it was so. It's just not that bad, actually. It's not even that bad. Plus, they got some story. That's the thing. They got some story. So, the thing is, TNA has something that AEW doesn't have. And it's pretty embarrassing. And that is story. Even though their shows are pre-tape, but they got story, at least. So, even if it's a pre-tape, their show's going to be still at least interesting. Because there are people wondering what's going to happen next with this story or this other story. So, AEW, man, y'all got to get some creative fucking experts. And y'all gotta work on your stories, because right now with just matches, with just your 5-star classics, this show is not going anywhere. It's just not. So please, in 2025, get your shit together and fucking start making story, because 2025 is gonna be a very, very, very important year for your company. Because if not, and you don't succeed this year, might as well just say goodbye to your TV rights and all that shit.
Yeah, and they had to move 2 shows. They had to move an AW. I don't think we already mentioned this. They had to move an AW Collision to a smaller venue next week because it wasn't selling enough tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to move AW Grand Slam Australia to a smaller venue.
Yep.
In Australia. Yeah, they went from a 50,000 seat stadium to a 13,000 seat arena.
Absolutely downgrade, by the way. Absolute downgrade. And yeah, people are saying AEW is doing just fine. They're doing just fine, man. Look at that. 2 shows that have been changed to different venues. Just like that.
If I'm a wrestling promotion and I had to move shows to a different venue because I wasn't selling enough tickets well, then that's on me. Because I know I'm not booking the right way. I'm booking everything backwards. The stories, stuff on television don't make sense.
Yeah, and you can just blame this guy right here. This guy in the middle. Tony Macon in the building.
Yeah, and the guy doesn't want to take accountability for his bad booking. He's always looking for a scapegoat.
He got that fucking hilarious fucking mustache on his face. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, enough about AEW. Let's just cut the shit. Let's just stop the stress about AEW because tonight we're gonna discuss at least that it's something that is actually interesting, and that is Survivor Series War Games. Because tomorrow night, they got 5 matches on this show. Speaking of that, let me show y'all the card of this show. So 3, 2, 1, boom. There it is. There is the card for tomorrow, for Survivor Series War Games. Look at this card. This card was fucking great. It's just great. 5 matches. That's all you need on this show. Because you got 2 fucking War Games matches that might go an hour each. So you gotta have at least 3 matches that actually mean something. But unfortunately, one of them doesn't mean anything because it was added pretty much last minute without that much story. But I'm still interested. And I cannot wait for the show tomorrow. It's gonna be fucking great. If I had to say which is the one match I'm interested in the most, I mean, come on, let's just be honest. I mean, it just no question. It is the men's War Games. We got the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline, which that's gonna be an all-timer. But if I had to make it an honorable mention, I will say the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus, Braun Breaker, and Wilfried Kaiser. That's a match that I'm very interested in seeing, because what they've been doing for the last couple weeks, fucking great. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking heated, and they are fucking cooking. So can't thank Triple H enough for actually booking the Intercontinental Championship on a pay-per-view, and the same I can say for the United States Championship. So, with that being said, which match outside of the Wargames matchup you're interested in watching?
I would say outside of the Wargames match.
Yep.
The one I'm paying attention the most to is the LA Knight. I know it's a hot take, LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura, because Shinsuke Nakamura came back under this new look. He got this new look to him, this new vibe to him. And we'll get into the prediction a little bit on who I to win, but this will be a close eye to look at.
Yeah, there's some matches that are actually unpredictable. I mean, on this card, I can only say that there's only one match that's predictable, and I think we already know what we're talking about. So, with that being said, this is your lineup for War Games, and we're gonna discuss an additional match at the end of the show. So after we're done with all these matches, we're gonna discuss one more match that's gonna be happening on Saturday night's main event. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, let's begin the War Games predictions. So, the first match I'm going to discuss on this show, and I'm actually very interested in watching this tomorrow. So, before I discuss this, I want to check the chat real quick. The Raiders needs to go one-on-one with that crazy motherfucker Tamatonga immediately. After that, he gets refused to the outreach session. I mean, I'm not that interested in that, but sure, I guess. But I'm not like that high on that match. I mean, the Raiders and the Tonga brothers. Team Rhea loses. We get the revival of Who Attacked Jade. Otherwise, I'm doing with Team Rhea. That's one thing we're gonna have to discuss. I mean, we gotta think about who attacked Jay Cargill, and we have some options that we gotta keep an eye on. So we're gonna discuss that during the show. And Durant said, "That man's behind bars." Yeah, Tony McCall. Yes, he is he is behind the bars. That man needs some help. Please seek some help, motherfucker. Please, bro. Please fix the fucking show, man. Please, man. It is at its worst state of the 5 years in AEW. So please. Kenneth Clark, I think you already mentioned this. So, yeah, we're doing good, by the way. So, Brittany Bum-ass. I mean, who the fuck is Brittany? So, yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Anyway, with that being said, let's discuss the first match of the show. I already mentioned this, and it's one of my favorite matches of the evening. So, with that being said, let's talk about this triple threat banger matchup that we're gonna have tomorrow night at War Games. Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, and Braun Breaker triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Remember, there's no DQs, no countouts, no disqualifications. So anything goes in the triple threat match. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the triple threat match. So, I'm gonna say this. This is a very tough one, and that's why I'm saying only one match is predictable, and this is not one of them, because this match is actually very, very, very unpredictable. And I'm between Sheamus and Braun Breaker. I say Sheamus because, hey, we might get that special moment for Sheamus. First time being Intercontinental Championship. It could happen tomorrow night, and he should get it at some point. I don't know if they're gonna have what it takes to extend that moment to WrestleMania. You know, have Sheamus do whatever else he has to do to get another shot at the Intercontinental Championship for WrestleMania. I don't know if they have what it takes. So, Braun Breaker, on the other hand, he has a match lined up in the future, which it could be Goldberg at some point. So, we could see one or two things. One, we may see Braun Breaker retain. Or two, we could see Goldberg show up tomorrow and cost Braun Breaker the IC title, and we get Sheamus become the IC champion. What am I gonna say? Oof, tough one. I'm gonna say Sheamus. I'm gonna say Sheamus. I don't know if they have what it takes to extend this story between these two until WrestleMania. So, with that being said, I'm going with Sheamus. Very close one. I'm going with Sheamus. Here's the thing. Do I think Goldberg's showing up tomorrow? It is a possibility. I don't know if he has what it even takes to even show up tomorrow, to be honest with you. But it is a possibility. So, what I'm going to say is, yes, he's showing up tomorrow. He's costing Braun Breaker the IC title. And Sheamus will become the IC champion. Unfortunately for Wolfwood Kaiser, I mean, he's just there to just wrestle, I guess. Because he's not going to win. He's just not going to win, unfortunately. But I'm glad he's getting some type of treatment to be involved in a pay-per-view like this, Survivor Series. So, I'm happy for him. I'm going to lie. So, with that being said, I'm going with Sheamus becoming the new Intercontinental Champion tomorrow night. Alex, with that being said, who do you think is winning tomorrow in this banger of a triple threat match for the IC title?
Actually gonna go with Braun Breaker to retain. Now I know I love Sheamus, you know, and this is a crazy stat. I think I don't think Sheamus. I saw it on one of my homies IG stories. He knows who he is. I'll post a clip later. But yeah, he said Sheamus hasn't won a singles title since 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2015. Yes, 2015. Because he's been tag team champions. Yeah.
Wait, so did he not win the? Was he not a United States champion a couple years ago?
Interesting points. Sheamus United States champion. Check. Sheamus was United States champion actually in the pandemic era. So that was around 4 years ago. Actually, no, 3 years ago. He won that WrestleMania. He won that WrestleMania by defeating I think it was Matt Riddle, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm tripping. I completely forgot about that United States title run.
Yeah, I think he beat Matt Riddle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So it's been 2-3 years? Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Riddle had a very short United States Championship reign, and that led to Sheamus win at WrestleMania. With that being said, he has not won a championship in 3 years.
I'm actually go with Braun Breaker to retain, but Sheamus doesn't get pinned. Ludwig Kaiser, he's obviously there to take the pin, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker to retain. But I think Sheamus will be the guy to get that IC title off of Braun Breaker. I'm gonna throw in because I don't want to see Braun Breaker get another short title reign.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah, sure. But the way I'm seeing it, that's how I think.
Because his first one was ended by Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You don't want a second one being cut short. You don't want to make him a 2-time traditional champion. So I think, honestly, when Raw, the debut episode of Raw on Netflix, I think that's when they'll put the belt on Sheamus.
Okay, interesting. Sounds about fine. You want to start Hearts? Sure.
Yeah. WWE, I think WWE is going to put Sheamus versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title on the Monday Night Raw episode debut on Netflix, and that's when they'll put the belt on Sheamus.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that. And I can see Goldberg showing up on that show. I ain't gonna lie.
Why you keep bringing up Goldberg, man?
Hey, man, Goldberg announced his retirement match. His retirement match is next year, man. It's very unfortunate. I gotta bring it to the midst. Goldberg announced that his last match will be next year. So the only guy worthy of retiring Goldberg is Braun Breaker. So that's why I'm saying Braun Breaker might get that title cost by Goldberg. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
remember.
cause him and the Steiners go way back.
Yep,
Yeah.
wants her booking, man. Look at
Oh,
that.
look.
Wants her booking. Shout out JD, man. Shout out JD. But yeah, I don't want to see Goldberg on television, that's for sure. But we just gotta go with the way that we're seeing things. And since Goldberg just said that his last match will be in 2025, I'm assuming the time that I'm gonna be there at WrestleMania, we're gonna see Braun Breaker and Sheamus. And Braun Breaker will demolish him, which will lead to a Goldberg retirement. Yeah, that match ain't lasting 5 minutes. I mean, come on, Goldberg doesn't even go 5 minutes. Come on.
Oh my
So
God,
Braun
yo.
Breaker will demolish Goldberg, leads to a Goldberg retirement, and that's where Goldberg's career comes in. I mean, that's how it should. I'll book it. I mean, you brought in Scott Steiner back 20 years ago, with fucking Goldberg. So it's like Braun Breaker is looking to get some revenge on behalf of his father. So hey, man, wants to book it. Do it for a father, and do it in a emphatic fashion. 5 minutes, and destroy Goldberg at WrestleMania in front of 60,000+ people. I will do it. But unfortunately for the IC title, I think it's gonna go that way. It either happens tomorrow, or it happens on Netflix. But I'm gonna say tomorrow. Because I don't know if they can like extend this IC title reign until they run on Netflix or even WrestleMania. I don't know what they're gonna do it, but somehow, on the other way or the another, they're gonna have Sheamus as the IC champion, whether you like it or not. So that's one thing for sure. But for Goldberg, since he said that he's gonna retire next year, it's the only way I can see it. Goldberg's gonna show up at some point. It's gonna be unfortunate, but we're not gonna happen for that one. So don't be that sad, okay? So yeah. The fact of the matter is, I'm going with Sheamus. I was just going with Braun Breaker. And Wilfred Kaiser, even though we love you, but unfortunately for you, you're probably there to eat the pin. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. But we love Wilfred Kaiser. He's doing some fantastic work. Easily the best year of his career, and arguably the breakout star of the year, if you ask me, because he's been having a heck of a year. You can say that about Bronson Reed as well. Bronson Reed could be another candidate for breakout star of the year, because he's been having another insane year. He's literally a star right now. I mean, look at what he's doing with Seth Rollins. He got the biggest win of his career recently against Seth Rollins. So, hey, man, either Wilfred Kaiser or Bronson Reed becomes the breakout star of the year, which both guys are having some incredible years in 2024. So, we're 50-50 on this one between the two of us. So, let me know who y'all gonna root for this match at Wargames. So, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to our next matchup in this card. So let's get moving. And it's the match that he actually was talking about just about now. So let me put it here. Boom. LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. Excuse me. I was going to say Intercontinental Championship. Going to get confused with the other title. But yeah, United States Championship on the line tomorrow night at Survivor Series Wargames. I don't know. I think this is the first time in so long that the United States Championship was involved on a PLE. I think this is the first time since SummerSlam, if I'm not mistaken. I think SummerSlam.
No. They made LA Knight made a Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Crown Jewel. Against who? I forgot.
I think he defended against Carmella and Andrade.
Oh yeah. No, mind. Yeah. But the thing is, the United States Championship hasn't been getting that much treatment this year, at least. So it's great to see the United States Championship on a PLE like always, and it should be. I mean, all your titles should be involved in PLEs, and that's how it should be. You just can't have one title being stuck on Raw for most of the time. That's what they did back in the day in 2022 and 2023 as well. So I'm just glad they're being featured on PLEs. So this match, here's my opinion on this match. This match is way too early, in my opinion. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura just returned 2 weeks ago, and you already happened in a championship match with LA Knight. You could easily done some story here between these two at least a month of story. But no, 2 weeks in, and you're already gonna have this match for Survivor Series. I feel like this is a little rushed, if I'm being honest. Even though we still got tonight to get some story walking for Survivor Series, but I think this is a little too early for them to do this match. I think I would have done this at Saturday night's main event for the United States Championship between these two, or do it on the Raw on Netflix. Maybe do it on that show. But my opinion is this match is way too early to do. So, with that being said, I'm going with LA Knight retaining the United States Championship. And here's what I will say. Do I like the fact that Shinsuke Nakamura might lose this early? No, I don't like it because he just returned and his first match is gonna be on a. Actually, no, he has a match tonight against Andrade. Most likely gonna win. So, but the thing is, second match back, already gonna lose. It's pretty unfortunate. So, unless they have it as DQ, which I'm gonna say that LA Knight wins by DQ. I just don't see Shinsuke Nakamura losing clean tomorrow. I don't see it. I don't see Nakamura losing clean tomorrow because he just came back and he has a whole new gimmick from his previous gimmick. So he just can't ruin a new gimmick 2 weeks after his return. So I'm gonna say this: LA Knight wins by DQ. Nakamura destroys him after the match. So I'm going with LA Knight, and Nakamura absolutely demolishing after the match by DQ. So we're gonna get a rematch between these two at some point, most likely at Saturday night's main event. We crown Nakamura as the United States champion, in my opinion. So I think LA Knight should be moving to bigger and better things, if I'm being honest. I don't think he doesn't need the United States championship, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I think he's done pretty much enough. He's had some pretty good matches doing his title reign since SummerSlam. So I think we should be moving LA Knight to bigger and better things. So not tomorrow. I think tomorrow LA Knight wins and we get a rematch because that's gonna be by DQ. Nakamura attesting, and we get a rematch. Nakamura wins. He's the United States champion, and that's where we get Andrade and Carmelo in the midst in the next couple months feuding for the United States championship. So I think that's how it's gonna go moving into 2025. So Alex, who are you rooting for this match tomorrow night for the United States championship?
I was gonna originally say Shinsuke Nakamura, but now I sit down, I look at it. I think I'm gonna have to go with you. LA Knight is gonna win by DQ because it's simply just not enough story for this match to happen at the PLE. It's just simply not enough story for the crowd to be invested in a Shinsuke Nakamura United States title reign. It's just simply not enough story. You're gonna need to give this new gimmick time for Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, with the right booking. You know, let fans get more invested to it. Let it marinate some more, and then either come Saturday night's main event, or hell, even the last SmackDown on the USA Network, for 2024 before it goes to 3 hours, or hell, even when SmackDown it debuts to 3 hours, maybe you could throw the US title on Shinsuke Nakamura. But right now, it's not the right time to strap Shinsuke Nakamura up. Pause. It's not the right time to do that because fans they're just not invested into this gimmick enough to get behind a Shinsuke Nakamura US title reign, and it needs to marinate more. It needs to have a little bit more seasoning, before it comes out the oven. So I'm gonna go with LA Knight by DQ. For
sure. Completely agree. Because it's a little too early for Shinsuke Nakamura to be even losing at this point, and he has a whole new gimmick. So why would you fucking bury him in the second match back here in WWE? So I say it, DQ. Nakamura wins at either Saturday night's main event or Raw on Netflix. What I'll actually have him win at Saturday night's main event. I think we get that title taken off of LA Knight. And we move LA Knight to bigger and better things because that's where he should be. He should be feuding for the undisputed Universal Championship, or move into Raw and feud for the World Heavyweight title. So whatever y'all want to go for, LA Knight should be going for bigger and better things because he's already done enough with the US title, even though it's only been 5 months. So But I think he's done a pretty solid job with the US title. Probably, not gonna lie, probably the best reign since wow, almost last time. Okay, probably the best reign since Seth Rollins. You know when Seth Rollins was US champion
Yeah.
back in 2023? The best reign since then. So we haven't had a good title reign from anybody in like 2 years, because Austin Theory had that near 1 year reign as US champion, and then we had Ray as US champion, and then we had Logan Paul as US champion. All those reigns were not good at all. They were not good at all. So then we have LA Knight, who's been having some banger matches for the US title, and he's done a pretty good job with the US title. So can't even blame him. So with that being said, I think he's already done enough to drop the title ring. So that's what I say about this match. And LA Knight is gonna win tomorrow by DQ. So yeah, let me know who's gonna win this match. I actually put SmackDown on my second monitor to see if they're gonna do the CM Punk and Roman Reigns segment at some point. Hopefully that is slated to be on for the main event, so I can watch it peacefully and I don't have to focus on that, because that's the only thing interested for myself on this show. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's move on to our next match on this card, and we're going to be talking about our first of the two Wargames matches that is happening tomorrow, and we're going to do the women first. Here is Liv Morgan with her team, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, and Candice LeRae taking on Bianca's team. I should say Rhea's team, but technically Bianca's on the fucking middle, so I'll just say Bianca. And she won the advantage, so I guess I gotta say Bianca's the leader, right? So, and she was the one controlling the team. Rhea was basically not even interested in doing the picks, so it was basically Bianca. Anyways, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Io Sky, and Naomi. Brandon, by the way, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming into the stream. Thank you for watching the stream. So yeah, this is my least interesting match on the show by far, and the reason I say that is because this match should not even be on the show. I mean, this is like two puzzles fill into one. Basically, it's like the story here doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you have people like Bianca and Bayley on the same team after all this time feuding. We can't forget about Bayley and Io earlier this year at WrestleMania. Io and the rest of Damage Control turned on Bayley, which led on a match for WrestleMania. So they were not on the same page ever since. Bianca and Bayley not on the same page either. Naomi in her case is like, yeah, she's cool with everybody, I guess. But here's the thing. What I'm saying is Bianca and Bayley, Io and Bayley, those two stories basically added last minute into this match. It's like it doesn't make sense at all, because you didn't find a conclusion for them to even be on the same page. It's like last minute, oh, we're just team at Wargames, and that's it, and then we just move on. I just feel like they did it that way. Like, it just doesn't make sense at all. At least for the other team, everyone makes sense because everyone is on the same page, basically. I mean, you can see the team and everyone's on the same page. But at the same time, it's like Liv Morgan and Nia Jax just had a match between the two at Crown Jewel. They had a feud going on for weeks. It was a little heated, and now it's like, yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen and let's just team up at Wargames. I just see it that way. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's my least interesting match, and it's the one match that doesn't make sense. Hell, we should even be getting a women's Wargames match at this point. I would do instead maybe a 5v5 or not even be on the show at this point. I would have the Wyatt Sits and the Final Testament 5v5, 4v4 actually, 4v4 Survivor Series elimination match instead of this match on the show. Because this match doesn't even belong on the show. The story is just not there. It's just not there. It is completely out of place. So with that being said, I Alex, who do you think is gonna win this match? What do you think about this match? Do you think this match belongs to the show or not? And who do you think is gonna win?
I think Team Liv is gonna win, and I think the only how I want to say it, they got some tension on Team Liv with Tiffany and Naya, and the baby faces, they needed some tension, so they went ahead and they added Bianca with Bailey, and they put Io with Bailey, and also you got to find out who was Jay's attacker.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay's attacker is potentially on this babyface team.
Mm-hmm.
But I, honestly, man, we shouldn't even begin this match. They missed out on doing an NXT special. They missed out on doing War Games for the NXT ladies.
I would have done it too. Mm-hmm.
It should have been for that War Game. Should have been for the NXT Women's Division because it was actually a story going on, and there's actually stories going on in the NXT Women's Division. You got Julia, you got Stephanie, you got Zarya, you got Kalani Jordan. They're all trying to, or Soruka, they all trying to chase after Roxanne Perez's NXT title. They're all trying to take down Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lola Vice would have made sense as that fifth girl.
Sure.
And Jada Parker on the other side, because they still having problems.
Exactly.
And I would have put Fatal
Influence.
I miss him up with Toxic Attraction so much.
Hey man, they're the same. They're the fucking same, bro.
I almost spit it out and call it Toxic Attraction.
They're the same, bro.
But yeah.
They decided to foul Henley. That's it.
Yeah. It should have been Roxanne. It should have been Roxanne, Cora. You get JC, Fallon, Jada Parker versus Lola Vice, versus Lola Vice, Julia, Stephanie, Zarya, and either Kalani Jordan or Soruka.
Mm-hmm.
Because all those women outside of Lola on the babyface side wants to chase after Roxanne. They want to get after Roxanne. And Lola wants to get after Jada. And vice versa.
Yeah. For sure.
And all the other ladies wants to stop Julia. They want to stop Stephanie. They want to stop Zarya and other ladies because they too damn dominant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. For sure.
So yeah. And they think they can come in there and just wreck everybody and dominate everybody.
That's open. For sure.
Other than compared to the main roster, we're getting this match because simply
for the sake of
it. Equality. The men have a War Games, then the women have to get one. And like I'm thinking to myself, bro, Io just turned on Bailey. What? Back in February?
Mm-hmm.
February.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they ain't even forgave each other.
Exactly.
And, bro, it's like all these parents, like Bianca, Bailey, Io. It's like running back to your ex.
God damn it. Somebody quit that.
Jeez. Bro, why y'all going back to our exes?
Literally, bro. I don't understand.
Literally.
Now let's just get back together.
Brendan, I will agree with Brendan. Say, all these parents feel forced.
Yep.
They haven't forgave each other. There's no explanation on why they even teaming up together. If I was Bailey, I wouldn't want nothing to do with Io. Could you turn on me 7 months ago? No, excuse me. Back in February, right?
Yeah.
No, 9 months ago.
Yeah.
You turned on me 9 months ago. What makes you think I'm going to forgive you that quick? Like, hell no, bro. Like, That ain't gonna fly with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing? They were better off putting Kyrie in the match or Dakota in the match.
Yep. I don't understand why, but it is what it is.
I don't get it either. Or I was assuming Charlotte was gonna come back and return for this.
What could Brandon send in the chat? All these pairings feel forced. 1000%. Absolutely agree with you. So yeah. Actually, before we continue, I'm watching SmackDown and y'all can see Bailey's face feel like disconnected, if I'm being honest with you. So, did we see a coup there? Did we see a coup there? Maybe it's Bailey who actually attacked Jade?
Yeah.
Wow. Because look at her face.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Yeah.
She was serious. She was sometimes serious and she was sometimes happy. Okay. Yeah.
I honestly think if Bailey refused, if it was Bailey that attacked Jade, that would honestly be huge for Bailey because I think Bailey is way better as a heel than a babyface. Once they turned babyface, they put the belt on her, they just freaking cooled her off. Like,
That's.
damn.
I can't even stand her as a babyface. But as a heel,
Like a wet newspaper.
oof. It is fucking great as her as a heel. So, but yeah, when she entered the arena, Bailey was like, and they're like, yeah. It's like two mixed emotions. So you just know, it's gotta be Bailey, right? Even though Naomi put up that weird ass face last week, while doing the hug with, I forgot who was it, and she was serious. Even JD questioned, and she actually replied to her. she actually replied to him in the tweet.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's not Naomi. I don't think it's Naomi. I mean, Naomi should stay as a babyface in my opinion, and that's how it should be. I mean, that's one of my picks to win the Rumble, for fuck's sake. And now you're gonna turn her heel before the Rumble? No, I don't want her as a heel. I wasn't the biggest fan of her as a babyface. Excuse me, as a heel for Naomi, but Bailey. Yeah. Bailey fits way better as a heel. So I don't mind Bailey as a heel. And I think it should go that way because there is a need for more heels and on both rosters. And Bailey is perfect for that heel spot. So yeah. But SmackDown's going on right now. They just kick off with all the women involved in Wargames talking to each other and all that bullshit. So the segment between CM Punk and Roman Reigns is slated to main event most likely, so that is a good thing to worry about. So by the end of the stream, we should be nice and clean watching that segment, and that'll be fucking great. Guys, actually, let me know if y'all want me to keep streaming SmackDown after we're done with the predictions and all that stuff. Y'all want me to stay a little bit more than usual to watch a little bit of SmackDown. So y'all let me know if y'all want me to stay for the meantime. So I'm gonna do that in just a bit. So I appreciate you guys, by the way, doing the poll for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna put it here in the chat. You want me to watch the rest of SmackDown after we done? And yeah. There you go. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to watch the rest of the show, and yeah, we'll let you know if we're done by that time. So yeah, the fact of the matter is, I'm just not interested in this match. I'm really not. And my prediction, I will say Team Whip 2. The fact of the matter is, you got two current champions. Your two main champions on one team, by the way. So the fact of the matter is, why would you have your two main champions on the same team lose? It doesn't make sense. So the fact of the matter is, I'm going with Team Liv, but Tiffany Stratton cashes in tomorrow. Calling it right now. Tiffany Stratton cashes in tomorrow and wins the Women's Championship. Calling it right now. She's winning the Women's Championship tomorrow. Guaranteed. Calling it right now.
I got so tired of predicting when this girl gonna cash in.
But it's gonna happen tomorrow, guaranteed. Trust me when I say that. This one, it is the one. It is the one. Calling it right now. This is the one. She's cashing it tomorrow, and she's winning the championship. I think enough is enough for Nia being champion. I just can't stand Nia as the champion at this point.
Because I said Tiffany was gonna cash in that. I said Tiffany was gonna cash in that SummerSlam. Didn't happen. Said Tiffany was gonna cash in that Bad Blood. Didn't happen.
Bastion Bowen didn't happen.
Bastion Berlin didn't happen. Crown Jewel didn't happen. So I got tired of just predicting when.
Yeah, literally. I'm decided. But at the same time, tomorrow it makes sense. Like Nia Jax has been losing recently. I don't know why. I don't know why she lost to Bianca, but I get the same time. I mean, it wasn't Queen. I mean, it was Bayley who helped Bianca. But then at the end of the day, it's gonna be Bayley doing that heel run. Oh, by the way, my mom just fucking gave me some pizza. So I appreciate that. So I thank you so much. It's like a surprise Thanksgiving fucking surprise, I guess. Jesus Christ. So yeah, not gonna show the pizza on the streams, but yeah. You know what? Nah, fuck it. Here's the pizza, by the way. So yeah. Yeah. That's why I mentioned it on the podcast that you just gotta be grateful for your family, and that's what they've been doing for pretty much most of my life. So I appreciate them, and that's exactly what y'all should do. So be grateful that you have a family, and be grateful that you're having a great life with your family. Your family's the ones that are gonna be there for you at the end of the day. So with that being said, Tiffany Stratton, I predict she cashes in tomorrow, wins the championship. So tomorrow it is the one. I'm not saying it millions of times after this show, right? Not saying it millions more times after this show. Tomorrow it is the one. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, I fucking quit on saying the prediction of Tiffany Stratton cashes in. It has to happen tomorrow. It has to. I think they want a major moment, like I said, on a pay-per-view or PLE, y'all wanna call it. Tiffany Stratton should win the Women's Championship for tomorrow. I don't think she's winning the Women's World Championship. I think it doesn't make any sense at all. But the Women's Championship, 1000%, because Nia Jax has been losing recently. So just get rid of that championship already at this point. So Tiffany Stratton wins that championship tomorrow. I'm calling it right now. So yeah. Team Liv wins tomorrow. I'm happy that Candice LeRae is actually on a PLE. This is the first time Candice LeRae is on a PLE, and God knows how long. I don't know when was the last time Candice was featured on a PLE. I'm not counting the Royal Rumble because everyone's involved in the Royal Rumble. So the fact of the matter is, outside of the Royal Rumble, I just can't seem to think of another PLE that she was involved in WWE on the main roster. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this is her very first PLE match, not named the Royal Rumble, that she's featured in. So I'm very happy for Candice LeRae, and she's the current Speed Champion. She's been getting some big wins. She got a big win over Io Sky recently. So it's like, hey, they're doing something with her. They're trying to push her step by step. She got a win over Bayley as well, by the way, and Naomi, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but yeah, she getting some wins recently, and I'm liking it. Unfortunately, she has no Indy Hartwell anymore, but I think at the same time, I'm happy for Candice. Very happy for Candice. Were you gonna say something, by the way?
I think Indy Hartwell being released was a blessing in disguise for Candice LeRae.
Damn. God damn. You heard it here first, by the way. Shit. God damn, bro. Okay. I didn't expect you to say that. Good God. Okay. But at the same time, hey man, it was not working at the same time. But I just feel bad for Indy Hartwell. I really do. I really feel bad for Indy Hartwell. I mean, she's been working so hard to get a spot on the main roster, and the fact that she went from getting drafted while being champion to not even being booked because she was injured, and then a couple more months of not being booked, and then brought her back just to lose. It's like she did absolutely nothing on the main roster. If I'm being honest with you, she did absolutely nothing. So my opinion, she should stay on NXT. I don't know why she was called up. I mean, at the same time, I understand it was Vince McMahon back in the day, fucking running the show because he was still involved with creative. He didn't retire until months after that, so he was still involved with creative. I think I think it was August or September when Vince retired. Finally, which I'm not sure. But the thing is, man, I feel bad for Indy Hartwell. She was women's champion in NXT, and then call her to the main roster only to relinquish the championship and not even be featured and not even have a good run on the main roster. I feel bad for Indy Hartwell. So my best wishes for Indy Hartwell. Hopefully she finds a spot to go. I'm assuming TNA is where she's going to go next. So hopefully she is successful in her next run to see if she can come back sooner rather than later to WWE. So we're gonna have to wait and see, because it happened with Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was out for a couple 16, 18 months because he was fired, but then they brought him back, and look where he's now. He's one of the top stars in the company right now. So anything can happen, and Indy Hartwell, I believe in her. So hopefully Indy Hartwell does that. So anyways, let's move on with our next predictions. By the way, I said that Team Liv will win this match. So yeah, I was just said the same thing. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to our next match. Let's put it here. And yeah, fucking thank this guy for fucking putting this shit on the fucking card. Fucking Tony McCon instead. Both of them involved in this match, I guess. So sure. Let's move on to the next match actually. And we're gonna discuss this match. The co-main event most likely of this show. It is Damian Priest going one-on-one in Gunther. This is my fourth. If I rank this from 1 to 5, I rank this on number 4 in interesting matches of the show. The match. Here's the thing. The match between these two. I like the story. I will say that the story has been pretty decent. If I'm being honest with you, we have Damian Priest and Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. Second time they meeting each other, and the first time they face each other, it was because of Finn Balor that Damian Priest lost the World Heavyweight Championship. And Finn Balor, here's the thing with Finn Balor. I don't think he's not going to be on the show tomorrow. I don't think he's not going to be involved. I don't think he's not going to be costing Damian Priest the championship. I don't think he's going to do anything about that. The story here is Gunther not having any confidence. Any confidence, because as you saw back at Crown Jewel, he was clean to Cody Rhodes. So ever since that, it's like Gunther has been very devastated and lost a lot of confidence after that match with Cody Rhodes. So it's like the next night on Monday Night Raw, he showed up and he looked like he lost everything. Honestly, he lost his identity. He was what he's supposed to be looking like. He was the way he was supposed to dominate. He was scared as fuck. He looked like a fucking pussy, if I'll be honest with you. He looked like a fucking pussy standing next to Damian Priest. And it's been all Damian Priest so far. Damian Priest been getting the advantage over Gunther. He's been beating the shit out of Gunther. Hell, and you didn't realize the last, I think it was last week or this week, Gunther attacked Priest from behind. And it didn't go well for Gunther because Priest still got a ass whooping ahead of him, and Gunther got his ass kicked at backstage, even though he attacked Priest from behind. But it didn't end well for Gunther. So it's like, man, Gunther lost everything, if I'm being honest with you, and he's the world champion. So the fact of the matter is, the story here is Gunther losing a lot of confidence. But that will change tomorrow at Wargames. Because I think Gunther's going to have a whole different mindset. I think it's going to bring the Gunther that we used to love and enjoy. The Gunther that fucking destroys the living shit out of people. And he's going to be Priest clean tomorrow night. I guess I think Gunther will win. I don't think Priest will win the world title. But it's pretty unfortunate for him. I don't know where Priest goes after this. I don't know if he's gonna feud again with Finn Balor, which I don't want to see that at all. I don't want to see Finn Balor Priest feud again. We already seen that, so I'm not interested in that. But the fact of the matter is, Gunther will finally take out that that lost a confidence away. He's gonna bring back that huge confidence that he had, and he's gonna use it as an advantage and as a weapon to beat Damian Priest tomorrow for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's gonna retain tomorrow, and should be a great match. I think it's gonna be a better match than what they did at SummerSlam, and I expect these two to go and beat the shit out of each other. So, Gunther wins for the world title. Alex, what is your prediction for tomorrow in this world title match?
I'm actually gonna go with Gunther to retain. I think Gunther, he finds a way. He's gonna find a way to win. He's gonna find a way to get that confidence back against Damian Priest. And when he beats Damian Priest, he can go out and he can admit that he got his spark back, because Gunther, man, the last couple of weeks ain't been good for him. He was coming in, he was the man, he was killing everybody, and now it seems like he's gone a little down. Like, man, he's down himself. He might not be able to get the job done. But at the end of the day, he's gonna find a way to win. He's gonna find a way to get the job done against Damian Priest. He might have a talk with himself before the match, saying, "Hey, man, go out there and be that guy be that Gunther that you used to be. Maybe we get a segment with Ludwig Kaiser. Give him a pep talk like, hey, man, bro, you a dog. You need to go out there and show him why you're one of the best in the world. You need to go out there and show him that you're the ring general. You need to go out there and show him that you dominate on every single occasion."
Absolutely, for sure. It's like me having this fucking emoji mask and me talk to him to his fucking face. Let's say I'm Ludwig Kaiser and this is fucking Gunther, basically. Just fucking destroy him, man. What is wrong with you, honestly? Fucking destroy that motherfucker. Beat the living shit out of him. Show them who the fuck you are. Where was the Gunther that fucking destroyed every single opponent? Match after match. Opponent after opponent. And destroys him. Where's that Gunther for the last couple weeks? And then Gunther's gonna be like, pissed off. He's gonna be like pissed off and he's gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker has a point. And I'm gonna fucking destroy this man tomorrow. So, that's what I mean with Gunther losing his confidence. And I think it's going to somehow get his confidence back. And I think a way to do that is the way he said it, with Kaiser. I don't know if they're going to have that match before Kaiser's match in his match for the IC title. So I don't know what spot they're going to land. I'm assuming they're going to do the Women's Wargames to kick off the show. And then we have one of the matches there. So it's going to depend. But Ludwig Kaiser needs to give in a speech to Gunther, because it's like he's not entering that match without any prep talk or any conference, basically. So he's gotta be there, and he's gotta show them who the fuck he is. So the only way to do that is like you said it, fucking Ludwig Kaiser. That's why he's there. That's why he's managing Gunther. That's why he's involved with Gunther. That's why he's part of Imperium with Gunther. So I think the way you describe it, it is exactly how it should go. So I agree with you on that one. And yes, Gunther will win tomorrow at Wargames, and he's finally gonna bring back the Gunther of the old. Because I'll be honest with you, so far I'm enjoying more the Intercontinental Championship reign of Gunther than his current World Heavyweight Championship reign. I just don't know what he's missing with this World Heavyweight Championship run. Maybe it's the way that we're talking about. Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence. Because he's not as confident as he was with the IC title. With the IC title, it's like he's been destroying every single opponent that he's been in the ring with. 95% of his matches, he's won it clean in his IC title matches. I mean, you can count Drew McIntyre, you can count Sheamus, you can count Braun Strowman, you can count Rey Mysterio, you can count Ricochet, you can count Chad Gable. The list goes on. There's a lot of people that he beat fair and square during this time, and it's been fucking great. Hell, there was a Gunther that lasted a fucking hour and 15 plus minutes in the Rumble match. That's the Gunther I want to see. Dominant Gunther. That's the Gunther I want to see. And we're going to see it tomorrow, most likely. So, Gunther wins or I should say, retains the World Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night. And we'll see what's next for both of them. I'm more concerned about Priest. I don't know where he goes after this. I have absolutely no idea. So, do you have any ideas of where Priest can go after this? Do you have any?
I honestly have no idea.
Because I don't.
I don't think him and
You don't.
I don't think him and Finn Balor are finished.
I don't want to see that though.
Yeah, me neither. I'm done with that whole Judgment Day story. I'm really in.
Get over it, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Priest after this.
Yeah, man. Me too, man.
He had a big future. He had a big future, and that future might be pretty much over tomorrow.
Maybe a program with Bronson Reed. Have they done that?
No, they haven't. I think I'll be solid.
Yeah.
And Reed gets a win there. Reed gets a win there somehow, or maybe a little series there. Priest gets one, then Reed gets one, and then we get a sudden death. We get Reed win there, because I think they're building more Bronson Reed than what they're doing with Damian Priest. But I don't mind seeing Bronson Reed and Damian Priest feud. I think that'll be a very, very nice option for Damian Priest after Wargames. That'll be nice. I ain't gonna lie. On SmackDown, they're doing Andrade and Nakamura. Nakamura's career was fucking great. I ain't gonna lie. It reminds me of The Undertaker, for fuck's sake. It reminds me of The Undertaker. His gear was very similar to The Undertaker. You know that time where The Undertaker used to have back in the late 90s, this type of gear. I don't know how to even describe it, but it's like he had a white shirt, and one shorts, one pants, everything black basically. So that's what reminds me of Shinsuke Nakamura this time. So that's what I'm saying about Shinsuke Nakamura. You just can't have him lose this early in his return. So, and Gunther will win tomorrow. Priest, I think, yeah, like you said, I think Bronson Reed will be a very nice feud for him after Wargames. We can have a series there between the two before the Rumble. So, sure, I don't mind it. So, yeah, hopefully they do just that. So, yeah. With that being said, let's move on to the main event of this show, the one match we're all looking forward the most, and it is the banger. Another banger match on this show, because this match has been all over the place. Honestly, it's been all over the place. So yes, the OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and the newest member of the team, CM Punk, added to the team. They're gonna take on the new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu. Oh, well, be Solo. Big Bronson Reed. The fucking comedian Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, of course. Honestly. So, yes. And Jacob Fatu, of course, for the 1,000th time having this, this fucking post. Put those prayers in the chat. Those blessings in the chat. You know what I'm saying? For Mr. I love you Solo. I love you Solo. You know what I'm saying? I actually like it. I think it's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Like he can be this one funny ass dude, and then he can turn this fucking serious ass dude when someone fucking treats him in the bad way. I actually like this Jacob Fatu, so I don't mind it, to be honest with you. So yeah, man, this match has been all over the place, and I mean that because first they were gonna do a 4v4, didn't end up happening, of course. I think it'll be perfect if they do a 4v4. And then they said, we need one more member of each team. And I'm like, I don't know about this one. I think they might add Cody in this one. Fucking Cody Rhodes. And we're going to bring back Cody Rhodes with the fucking Bloodline. And I'm like, dude,
thank God.
I think he said he was done with the Bloodline. For fuck's sake. So, thank God that was not the case. Thank fucking God. I don't know who will be the other member of on the other side, outside of Bronson Reed. So I'm glad they added Bronson Reed at this case. So first we were talk about it was gonna be Cody Rhodes, and then it was gonna be Seth Rollins. Both people will not make sense. Cody Rhodes, because he technically said he's done with the bloodline. He doesn't want anything to do with the bloodline. Seth Rollins, he technically said not one, not twice, but 3 times. He doesn't want to do anything with Roman Reigns. He doesn't want to team with Roman Reigns. Sure, he can be cool with Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn. He's not cool with Roman Reigns, and especially not with CM Punk. But with Roman Reigns especially, after what he's done with his tribal chief gimmick for the last couple years, he doesn't want to do anything with it. He doesn't want to do anything with it with Roman Reigns. So I couldn't see Seth Rollins being last minute part of this team. Will he show up tomorrow? Maybe. It could be a possibility that he might show up tomorrow at some point. But the thing is, he doesn't fit on this team. So the only one that was actually worthy enough of being on the Team OG bloodline was the man that you see on the picture, CM Punk. Because if you understand, Paul Heyman just recently returned. He's gonna be on the show tomorrow most likely, and he's gonna be on the main event segment tonight with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Because as you understand, Paul Heyman managed CM Punk back in the day before Roman Reigns even had to do anything with Paul Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's one of the reasons CM Punk had one of the best WWE title reigns of all time, if I'm being honest. Top 5 all time. Top 5 WWE championship reigns of all time. So, with that being said, CM Punk was added because he's a Paul Heyman guy. Roman Reigns is also a Paul Heyman guy. So, it's only right for all the Paul Heyman guys to be on the same team, right? So, CM Punk was the only one worthy being on this team. And, with CM Punk, you can build some future stories. I mean, we could have a future feud between Punk and Bronson Reed as well. Before we even get to, actually, we can do Priest and Bronson Reed before we do Punk and Bronson Reed, or the other way around. Whatever we want to do it, because I don't see after Survivor Series doing CM Punk Seth Rollins. I think it's a little too early. I think they probably should start at the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. This feud between Punk and Seth Rollins. Or you want to start tomorrow, I don't mind either. It's like do something similar with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, with what they did between those two, in which they actually had a feud for pretty much 10 months, and ended up being arguably the best feud, and God knows how long. So they can go a lot of ways with this. But I cannot wait for the reaction of Seth Rollins or what he thinks about CM Punk being on this team. The fact that CM Punk is on this team and Seth Rollins is like, why is this bitch on this team? Why is this fucking prick on this team? Why is this bum on this team? Because you just understand that Seth Rollins is not like CM Punk or Roman Reigns. So it's gonna be very interesting how things turns out. So with that being said, I don't know by when this can go a lot of ways. Things can go a lot of ways. So with that being said, oh my God, this might be a tough one. I'm gonna say it right now. Going with the new bloodline. I might go with the new bloodline. I'm going to the new bloodline because for some reason I just don't know, and they can be on the same page. The new bloodline. Hell, we might see Seth Rollins involved. We might see Seth Rollins start the feud with CM Punk. We might see Seth Rollins cost Roman Reigns. We might see a Paul Heyman heel turn. Who knows? I don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't see a Paul Heyman heel turn, but it could be a possibility. I'm not saying that it might happen, but I just don't know how these dudes, especially CM Punk and Roman Reigns, can be on the same page and win at the same time. So with that being said, I'm going with the new bloodline winning this match. I'm going with the new bloodline. So we're gonna get some insane fuckery in here in this match. So should be a banger match. The story's gonna be there 1000% because man, even though it's been all over the place, I've been enjoying this so far. I've been enjoying this. It's been fucking great. The story has been fantastic. Way better than the women's match, the women's War Games match. So, with that being said, I just cannot wait. I'm gonna get my popcorns ready because this is gonna be absolutely cinema with how the fans say it. So yeah, with that being said, who do you think is winning this match between these two teams?
I actually got the OG Bloodline winning because WWE will not book two heel teams to win both War Games matches because I already picked Team Liv for the women's. So for the men's, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the OG Bloodline.
Who won last year? Wait a minute. Okay, so Team Cody won last year, right?
Team Cody won last year.
And for the women, I forgot. Oh shit.
They had the baby faces win that.
Women's War Games.
Bianca, I know Bianca was. I can't remember, but it was when Damage Control was still a thing with. Well, they're still a thing, but with Bailey.
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah, the baby faces won. It was Shotzi, Becky, Charlotte, Android, and Bianca, versus Io Sky, Bailey, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. Yeah, the baby faces won that match, and from the men's side, the baby faces also won that match. So that's what I'm saying. The two heel teams from each side, women and men, are winning this year instead. So, are you gonna stick with that pick, or are you gonna change? What do you think?
I'm gonna stick with the pick.
Stick with the pick. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think Seth Rollins is gonna show up tomorrow? Do you think Seth Rollins will be there tomorrow?
Yes, after the match, he'll be there.
He'll be there. Interesting.
He'll go confront Punk, and he'll go confront Roman Reigns because that's his two biggest haters.
Yes.
He's gonna go to Punk. He's gonna go to Reigns and say, "Why y'all working together? Why are you teaming up with them?"
Yeah.
This will make Seth Rollins go complete spaz out mode.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. He's gonna be pissed for sure. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed.
Punk is working with Reigns and Reigns is working with Punk, and he simply just cannot trust anybody.
No.
And CM Punk is playing. He already planned to feud with Roman Reigns next year. That could be a match for SummerSlam because you gotta remember, CM Punk was the one that recruited Roman Reigns into the Shield. He recruited Seth Rollins into the Shield.
Oh, right.
He recruited
Mott's.
Dean Ambrose.
Mott's.
He recruited now John Moxley in the Shield. He recruited those three guys.
Mm-hmm.
He had Paul Heyman on his side when he was the longest running, when he was 434 days as WWE champion.
This was the match against Ryback and Cena, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Ryback and Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let me do my research, actually.
Yeah, Survivor Series 2012.
Ryback.
CM Punk versus Ryback versus John Cena for the WWE Championship, and that's when the Shield showed up, and they helped CM Punk retain their WWE Championship.
Yes. Let me get my notes right. Yep. Triple threat match: Cena, Punk, and Ryback. And CM Punk did retain that championship because of the Shield. Shield attacked Ryback. I don't know where Cena was. I don't know where Cena was at that point. I think Cena was. I don't know if they pinned Cena or Ryback. But yes, the Shield. The fact of the matter is, the Shield attacked.
No. I think they pinned. I can't remember which one they pinned. Which one he pinned?
Yeah.
Because Ryback was no longer undefeated at the time because Ryback did come in undefeated at one point until the Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, the Hell in a Cell match was a disaster.
Which I arguably think he should have won.
Yeah.
But him losing that match made him completely
Actually, no. I actually gonna say that no. I think they did the right move. The one that he should won though was the one against Cena. You know when Cena was the WWE champion in 2013 after WrestleMania,
Yeah.
the feud they had with Ryback, I thought at that moment it was like, yeah, they're giving that championship to Ryback, and I thought so. I mean, how can you go from it was a 3 Stage of Hell match. Ryback won one, and Cena then won one. But in one of those matches, Ryback absolutely dismantled John Cena to a point where I said, yeah, he's winning the WWE Championship. And he should. He should have won. But for some reason, they had Super Cena fucking retain the championship. For some reason. And I don't know why they did it. I understand the one with CM Punk and Ryback. I think that was a good call. Sure. The match was a little disaster, if I'm being honest with you. But they did the right call. But for Cena and Ryback, I thought that we were going to have Ryback as the WWE champion there. I think it was going to be Cena. I think it was going to be Cena. And it would have been the perfect moment because it was his first match as a heel, by the way. As a heel. First match as a heel. Because he turned on heel on Cena. And then he had this match with Cena for the WWE Championship in the Street Stages of Hell. Which led to a Cena win. I don't know why. But he should have won that WWE Championship. So when he lost that match, I was like, yeah, he's never going to win that championship. He's never going to win that championship. It's not worth it at this point. So with that being said, the fact of the matter is, I'm going to go with the new bloodline. You said the OG bloodline, right? OG bloodline.
Yeah.
So we're 50-50 on this one. So this is why we love doing the predictions, because everything here is fucking unpredictable except the fucking Gunther match. But the rest of the card seems to be unpredictable. So, man, I cannot wait for this show. And this is going to be a banger for sure. Arguably could be the PLE of the year. I don't know if it's going to be better than SummerSlam. Can it be better? Sure, it can be better than SummerSlam. I think it has what it takes. So we'll just have to wait and see if they can deliver with a great show. What am I expecting for this show? One of the things, we get a Tiffany Stratton cash. That's the one that I'm trying to make this a great show. One of the main things to make this a great show. Have Tiffany Stratton cash tomorrow, 1000%. Because I can't keep waiting. Honestly, I can't keep waiting. It has to happen tomorrow. Tiffany Stratton wins the women's championship, whether you like it or not. So yeah, the rest of the matches, can't wait to watch it. Except I guess the women's Wargames, which is the least one that I'm least interesting. But it's unpredictable at the same time, so we will see what happens there. So yeah, we have, like I said, one additional match that I wanted to discuss on this show. And this is the Saturday Night's main event match that's going to be featured. And it's this one. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the Undisputed WWE Championship. It's been announced officially for Saturday Night's main event. So, the fact of the matter is, man, this will be unpredictable as fuck. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave with the floor this time to you, Alex. Who do you think is gonna win tomorrow? I mean, it's gonna win at Saturday Night's main event for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Actually, if fans are going to take Kevin Owens serious as a heel, if you want us to get behind this Kevin Owens, you put that title on him and you take it off Cody. And we get a new champion. That's simple.
Absolutely. Simple as that. No more words. Just like that. Okay. Tyler Stewart, by the way, welcome to the stream. By the way, appreciate you coming to the stream. It's been a while since you reached out to me, but yeah. Brandon said Gunther's world title reign has been so far uninteresting, in my opinion. And I completely agree with you because he hasn't had that much championship matches. I mean, he had that match with Randy Orton, which is great. But outside of that, he had another match with Sami Zayn. And yep, that's basically what he's done with the World Heavyweight Championship. He hasn't been doing that much since SummerSlam. So, LA Knight's title reign has been better than Gunther's. That's how uninteresting I am with Gunther's championship reign. LA Knight's title reign has been better than Gunther's in my opinion. So, with that being said, Gunther's got to turn things around, honestly, with his losing confidence in bullshit like that. So, Durant says, I don't want to see Damian Priest and Finn Balor again. And I completely agree with you with that. I think Damian Priest beating Finn Balor clean was enough for me. There's no reason for them to keep feuding. I mean, come on. After a queen win like that, there's no reason for them to feud. So, I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it, and we should be moving on. So, Balor should be instead be focusing on the tag team titles. Okay? So, and I think LWO, Rey Mysterio, and Dragon Lee will be the ones deep rolling them for the tag team titles. And I think they should be the ones, because at this point, I don't see any other team winning the tag team titles but Rey and Dragon Lee, because we just saw the Raiders lose for the tag team titles. So it's like, who else are they gonna match them against? And they haven't had Rey and Dragon Lee face them for the tag team titles, and I think they should be the ones deep rolling them, because they're the only ones that they haven't had a match with. So I think they should go that way. And I don't want to see Finn Balor go against Team Freestyle. So with that being said, Taosu, I'm glad you're doing better, by the way. I understand that you were sick a couple of days ago, so I love the fact that you're doing better. So appreciate that. With that being said, I'm going. Oof, this is an interesting one. Going with Kevin Owens. Going with Kevin Owens, new undisputed WWE champion. Now, unfortunately, his reign isn't going to be that long. I don't think it's not going to be that long, because I think that's going to be handed back to Cody at the Royal Rumble, most likely. So, most likely, how things will turn out. Kevin Owens wins up Saturday night's main event, and at the Royal Rumble, I think they're gonna do the rematch for the title. Cody wins the WWE Championship, and defends at WrestleMania against either The Rock or Randy Orton, most likely. So that's how, I don't know which way WWE will go around, if they're gonna do Rock or they're gonna do Randy, because it's also gonna depend on The Rock. What does The Rock want? You just find out pretty soon, if I'm being honest. So, does he want Roman Reigns or does he want Cody Rhodes? That is the question. If I'm WWE, I will book Rock and Cody at the Rumble, and Roman and Rock at WrestleMania. That's how I will do it. And because I don't want to see Rock and Cody at a WrestleMania, in my opinion. I just want to see it, because we have Roman Reigns and The Rock to be warrior routes, and I don't want to see that extended for another year, knowing that it should have happened either this year or last year, but it ended up not being the case. So it's like, we're gonna wait 4 years for this fucking match to happen. I don't want things to be like that. So the way I will do it, I will have Cody Rhodes and The Rock at the Rumble, and Cody Rhodes and whoever's gonna be there, Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Maybe Randy Orton wins at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Who knows? So maybe if they want to do The Rock and Cody, then I will do that rematch between Kevin Owens and Cody at the first Raw on Netflix. I will do it there, most likely, and we hand Cody the championship back. So unfortunately, Kevin Owens is going to have a very short reign. But the fact of the matter is, Kevin Owens, he deserves to be at least for a few weeks or more than that WWE champion, because he's been working his ass off for so many years. And the fact that he's not been the main champion just yet is kind of shocking to me, if I'm being honest with you, because he's been doing some of the best work of his entire career, arguably the best work of his career. So Kevin Owens should be handed with something. He should be awarded with something, and the WWE Championship is gonna be perfect for him if it's for just a few weeks. So Cody wins it back at the Raw on Netflix. We get Cody and Rock at the Rumble, and then Cody, Randy, WrestleMania. Randy wins the championship, and that's how I think it's gonna go down. And Rock and Roman, WrestleMania next year. If they want to do Roman Rock next year, WrestleMania, which I want to see in person. I want to see in person Rock and Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. I want to see in person. And if you're gonna buy tickets, Alex, in this case, I don't know if you're gonna buy tickets. I'm assuming you want to see Roman Rock at WrestleMania. If I'm being honest,
yeah,
for sure. Instead of Roman and Cody, if I'm being honest. So, hell, I don't know if you're gonna go to the Rumble. I mean, we talked about it before the stream was gonna start. The fact that you had plans to go to the Rumble. So can you imagine you being there in person to watch not just Cody and Rock at the Rumble, but then potentially you go to WrestleMania, you get to watch Rock and Roman? Like, Jesus.
Oh,
Good God. Couldn't be a better fucking first 4 months of 2025. Jesus
hey,
Christ.
yeah, that would be a crazy run.
Crazy ass one. Crazy ass one. So, and that's the way I think should be. That's how I think it should go. And I'll stay with the same prediction. Kevin Owens wins the championship, but it's gonna be for only a few weeks, unfortunately. But he does deserve to be at least for if it's for a few weeks, he still deserves to be the WWE champion because he's been doing some of the best work of his career. So I think we're gonna see a shocker at Saturday night's main event, and I think we will love to see that. Plus, they gotta make that they gotta make that show memorable. If I'm be honest, you just can't have a same old predictable finish at Saturday night's main event. There's a reason they brought the show back. They gotta have something huge for that show. So that'll be nice, having Kevin Owens win that championship there. So hopefully they do that. And plus, Kevin Owens lost to Cody at Bash and Bull In. So do you want to see Kevin Owens lose twice to Cody Rhodes? No. I want to see Cody Rhodes lose at least one time to Kevin Owens. Have a best out of three between these two. Cody wins one, Kevin Owens wins one, and then Cody wins at Raw on the Netflix show. So that's how I'm gonna turn things around. Alex, do you have any other things that you want to talk about this show? At least Survivor Series War Games or anything related?
Other than that, I'm just hoping for a good show.
Just hopefully good show. Absolutely. So yeah, that is the card for Survivor Series War Games. Should be a great show. If I'm be honest with you, it should be a great show. It's gonna be better than SummerSlam. Is a possibility. Better than the WrestleMania Night 2. Be a possibility with the card that they have. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they have, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, obviously you want to stay here for the rest of the SmackDown as well, because we still have the CM Punk and Roman Reigns segment to be worried about, because that has not happened yet, and I'm assuming that's on the main event. So chat has voted 67% they want to watch the rest of SmackDown. 33% has voted no. So I don't know if you want to stay here for the rest of what's left for SmackDown, or if you want to do what you told me to do before we're gonna start the stream. You want to eat some fucking turkey. You know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't ate since like 10 a.m. So
10 a.m. Sure.
yeah, so I've been on an empty stomach.
Yeah, for sure. So you want to end it out here, basically?
Yeah, I will. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure.
Thank y'all,
Of course.
everyone who came out.
For sure.
I will be live tomorrow for Survivor Series War Games on my channel.
Yes.
4:55 p.m. Central Time, 5:55 p.m. Eastern, because it's an early start time of 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. So be sure to come out and join me, and be sure to continue to support my boy Chris as we work his way up to 700 subscribers.
Let's reach it this year, by the way. Please, man. Please. Let's reach it, man. I know I've been ups and downs, but man, please help me out on this one, man. Before the end of the year, let's get to that fucking 700 subs. We're 19 away, bro. 19 away from 700 subs. If we can get to if we can get to 700 subs before 2025, holy shit, we have a good sign, bro. Because unfortunately, I lost some access to what I told you a couple weeks back. I think it was the additional options that I can do. Like, for example, sending links to the description, putting a video on the shorts videos, like an additional one to see if y'all want to watch another video. Outside of that, I lost all the assets, and I don't know why I lost the assets. So maybe the only thing I can say this is probably I gotta do more actual videos, not shorts videos. So probably that's probably the issue that I'm missing out here. So that's probably something that I'm gonna have to start doing pretty soon. So with that being said, hopefully I get the access back at some point, and we can continue on with what it is this channel. And you can tell in the views, the views have been lower this time because I lost AdSense. So less people are recommended to watch my streams and all that shit. So I lost AdSense, and it's pretty unfortunate. But the ones that are here are the real ones. So I appreciate you guys being here for this one. So yeah, I'm thinking about sticking around for a little bit because we're gonna get at some point the CM Punk and Roman Reigns segment. So if you want to stay here or not, I'm assuming you're gonna have your turkey right now, basically. So yeah, you're gonna have it now. All right, no worries. So yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, though. I appreciate you being here. It's an honor being here with you for another one of these. Our next one will be World's End, which is gonna be at the end of December. So we're not gonna be doing more podcasts until the end of December, unless they make a card for Saturday night's main event. We may do another one. Who knows? It's only gonna depend on how good the card is. So yeah, but for now, the next one will be at World's End. So yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you being here, and yeah, that being said, thank you so much for sticking around, and good luck on your stream tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna also be streaming tomorrow, guys. Survivor Series Wargames, and also I'm gonna be streaming early in the afternoon for some gaming. Actually, let me check if what time this starts. Does it start at 6 p.m. Eastern, if I'm mistaken? Let me check real quick. 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, interesting. And it starts at 3 p.m. Maybe it depends. It depends on how it goes, because I don't know if an hour break is gonna be worth it enough. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you for sticking around. So yeah, take care, man, and I'll see you on the next one. So yeah, take care, man.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. So yeah,
Take care.
take care, man.
Yeah.
All right, Alice is gone. Guys, I'm gonna stick around for a little bit because SmackDown is currently going on. So let's put that real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna stick around for SmackDown. If y'all want to stick around, that is if y'all want to. So yeah, sure. If y'all have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna be answering them, and yeah, we're gonna be watching the rest of SmackDown because one thing I'm interested in watching, it is the Roman Reigns and CM Punk segment. So we'll see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me get
in his way. Cody Rhodes runs right over Carmelo.
y'all can hear it, by the way. There you go, perfect.
Carmelo hung on.
So far they're doing Cody Rhodes and Carmelo Hayes, by the way.
Takes Rhodes down for the win to pin the champion. And a kick out by Rhodes.
So yeah.
What an upset that would be.
I'd rather do Cody and Rock at the Royal Rumble. Cody retains the championship against The Rock, and then Cody faces Randy on WrestleMania 41. Randy defends Cody for the title. Yeah, like I said, that's how I said it, bro. Cody and Rock at the Rumble, and then we have Cody and Randy at WrestleMania, and we have Randy win the championship there. Because that's how it should go. Wants to see Roman Rock at WrestleMania 41. So yeah, I said that. I wanted to stream that how it should go. So yeah. Hey Chris, how you stream tomorrow? I'm gonna think about it because I do have the Survivor Series stream, and that starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think I got time. I think I got time to stream. Sure. I think I got time. So yeah, I think I got time. So yeah, we'll see. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. The community game starts at 3. So sure, maybe I end it up at 5 and then have a 2-hour break. Start at 7. Sure.
not taking this
Chris, how are you doing today?
lightly.
I'm doing just great. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing just great. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Owens is watching every move.
Cannot wait for tomorrow, man. Tomorrow should be a great show.
Here tonight, for all Cody knows.
And again, Carmelo
Let me put the
right back
title
to
here,
left knee
by the way.
Cody Rhodes, which, if you go all the way back to the Owens match with Cody Rhodes and Bastion Berlin, that knee was a factor that Kevin Owens could not capitalize on.
Cody Rhodes with Carmelo Hayes is going on right now.
Not pulling the trigger may have cost Owens the championship, which Cody alluded to last week.
There you go.
Cody up the second row.
Guys, do you want to do some polls? Let me know. You know, polls for the matches tomorrow. Because I forgot to put them in the chat. Let me know you want to do some polls. So yeah. I don't think he's not streaming the rest of SmackDown, so yeah. But we're not going to be here for that one. We're going to stick here until at least 11. Most likely, so yeah. Should be interesting.
Great opportunity there, another near fall.
This is where you separate yourself between good and great. Carmelo Hayes is frustrated right now. Hayes,
I can't wait for tomorrow either, because, yeah, bro. I cannot wait.
no one remains cool under pressure quite like Cody Rhodes does.
Let me check the games today.
Carmelo wanted to
Who
step on
plays
the
today?
court with LeBron tonight. And thus far, at best, he's looking like Bronny.
There's NBA Cups tonight.
Carmelo now.
Grizzlies won.
Cody fighting back.
Magic destroying the Brooklyn Nets. Celtics tied with the Bulls. Wow, what the fuck? Celtics tied with the Bulls? That is embarrassing.
Carmelo now.
Clippers
Taking a little bit too much
tied
time
with the
here.
Timberwolves.
Making his way up to the top.
Pistons up by 11 against the Pacers. Holy shit.
Cody back to his feet. able to
And the
jump
Raptors
underneath.
being beat. At 11, we're gonna get the Lakers and the Thunder, which should be a big matchup for the Lakers. They gotta win. They gotta win tonight in order to have a chance to qualify for the knockouts. So yeah, tonight's their last qualifying, or yeah, the last matchup between the last matchup of the cup for the Lakers. So.
Listen to this place.
Crossroads. That is it. Got it.
Here is your winner, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare,
Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes.
I hope Cody Rhodes knows that Kevin Owens is watching.
Guys, are y'all surprised that Cody Rhodes is not booked for tomorrow?
No doubt about it.
You know, are y'all surprised that Cody's not even going to be featured Survivor Series tomorrow?
You have to respect his ability. 7 months after
My opinion is,
here in WWE,
I don't think they don't need him tomorrow. I don't think so. I mean, what in what occasion of the card tomorrow? He should be in it.
So now Cody Rhodes turns his attention
And
to the
in what match he should be interfering, or what he's gonna be, what is he even gonna be doing tomorrow?
Saturday night's main event.
I don't think he's even doing shit.
Cody Rhodes faces Kevin Owens at Saturday night's main event. But before we get there, tomorrow, Survivor Series, Wargames, a special start time of 6 on the East Coast, 3 on the West Coast in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, we saw Roman Reigns, the original Bloodline. They have a 5th member now, CM Punk. But speculation all week long. Can Roman Reigns trust CM Punk and vice versa? Well, Roman and Punk had a sit down.
Oh shit, guys, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Hold up.
Wise men?
Yes, my tribal chief.
Where is he?
I don't know, my tribal chief.
Holy shit, it's happening.
This guy keeps me waiting. That doesn't work for me.
Here it is. He's being CM Punk. Oh yeah. Shot. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't have a whole lot of time. A good thing you showed up late.
I didn't show up for you. I showed up for Paul Heyman, your wise man.
That's good. But let's get one thing straight. I don't need your help.
I figured you'd feel that way. I don't necessarily want to give you any help at all. I'm not here for you. I'm here for Paul.
I'm happy for you guys. I really am. But I don't like your tone. I don't like your attitude. I don't like you. And I damn sure don't want to team with you at Wargames tomorrow night.
Oh, shit.
My tribal chief, Solo has had us in checkmate since the Friday after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
If we don't accept his help, it's over. In all fairness, if you don't help tomorrow night, and Solo turns back Roman Reigns and puts an end to the bloodline, you're next. Solo is going to come after you. All 5 of them are going to come after you, and not just because of this, because Solo knows you're the threat. I say this respectfully to both of you. Divided, we all fall to Solo. United, at best, we survive.
You don't like my attitude? I don't care. I don't like you. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for you. I'm here for Paul. You want your Ulafala back? I want my scalps. I want my revenge for what Solo and his crew did to my friend. If we survive Wargames, you want to revisit this conversation? Just me and you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm all ears.
One time.
One time. One favor.
I owe you a favor.
No. No, you won't owe me anything. My friend, our wise man, will owe me a favor.
Damn! Oh shit! Yo!
Wise man.
My God!
Yes, my tribal chief.
Our wise man?
What's the favor?
My tribal chief. Let's get through Wargames tomorrow night. And then we'll have all the time in the world to talk about it.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Priest will get his
Wow! Holy cow, bro. That was fucking crazy, man. I got chills watching that, bro. I got chills. I got chills, man. My goodness, man. That was fantastic. So yeah, there you have it. Punk and Roman just talked, and yeah, we can fucking turn off the television, and yeah. So yeah, they just did this thing. They just did a thing. So yeah. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. Wow, I'm speechless. When CM Punk said, "Our wise men," I don't know if that sits with Roman Reigns well. I don't know if that sits in well. Sits well with Roman. I don't know if that sits well with Roman. Wow. I got chills on that. I got chills. I don't know what I think, man, but yeah, do y'all think they're gonna work together? Are they gonna be on the same page? Wow. I don't know, I'm shut. I think I'm too late to do the change in the predictions, because I forgot about the Uber Fall. And the Uber Fall is what has been pissing Roman Reigns off. He hasn't had an Uber Fall for months. Wow. So we're gonna have to wait and see if he can get that Uber Fall. Not gonna be surprised if he does. So yeah. But man, if they do a future feud between CM Punk and John Cena, what the fuck did I just mention? John Cena? You can't see me. But yes, if they do a feud between CM Punk and Roman Reigns in 2025, my goodness, I cannot wait. My goodness. That was fire. So yeah. The rest of the show, I don't give a shit about. I mean, we have Fatu and Jey Uso, but it's too predictable. So, I don't know if I should waste my time there. So yeah. Let me see what has happened already. I mean, yeah, Carmelo Hayes. Oh, let me watch this real quick. This is before.
There are people out there that are still on Cody Rhodes' side. So let me explain to you why I am right. January 1st, 2021. Roman Reigns and his cousin assault me 2-on-1 and throw me off of a 15-foot high scaffolding through tables. But I got up. January 31st, 2021. At the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns runs me over with a golf cart. But I got up. January 28, 2023, again at the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns orders for me to get super kicked over and over and over and over again. And for that one, Cody Rhodes was in the building, but he was nowhere to be found. But you know where he was at Bad Blood this year when Roman Reigns needed somebody? Right there by his side. And that's just 3 of the dozens of examples I could have used to show you that Cody Rhodes deserves everything he's got coming to him at Saturday night's main event. When I turned the American Nightmare into the Canadian Dream.
Canadian Dream? What? Yo, it's a Canadian Dream. Wow. Canadian Dream. I like that, bro. Canadian Dream. Might also just call him that, bro. For the for the future. For the meantime, I will have to call him that. Holy cow. Jesus. The Canadian Dream, and that is right. The Canadian Dream will win the WWE Championship. He's gonna be the brand new WWE champion. So yes, shout out Kevin Owens. Look at that West selection, and against Piper Niven and Mishin. I mean, I don't care for this match. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, at the same time, I think I should. But yeah, for the U.S. title tournament, the Women's United States Championship, I'm gonna go Chelsea Green to win the whole thing. I think she deserves it, and I think it should go that way. So I'm going Chelsea Green. If not, then Naomi. I don't see Mishin. I think it's been either Naomi or Chelsea Green, but I'll go with Chelsea Green. So yeah, Chelsea Green wins the championship. Speaking of Chelsea Green, she's wearing a Power Ranger type of gimmick, or type of gear tonight. So that's funny. But yeah, like I was saying, oh my goodness, what the fuck?
But unfortunately, Trey had some travel issues, so he can't be here tonight. I know it sucks, I know. But I went to the treehouse and I did some thinking. And the only person that came to mind is the shaman. So I called the shaman and he told us, fortunately for us, the bro is in the building! Bro.
Are you kidding me? The Stallion is in TNA! What a pick when Zach said the Shaman.
Wow.
My brain flashed back to some of the
Matt Riddle is in TNA.
I surely, there was no way, but sure enough, the bro, the Stallion, Matt Riddle
in TNA, bro. Okay, interesting.
Here in TNA, backing up Wentz and Kushida.
If I recall, a handful of years ago in a land called NXT, Riddle was revealed to be the shaman of the tag team known as MSK. By the way, RIP MSK. I think we're all very glad to see NXT's Wesley behind Zachary.
I like the theme song. It's kind of similar to the one he's had. Unfortunately, they're not going to use the same one that he has before, but they had a very similar one. By the way, watch the legend. What an incredible power. She carrying Piper Niven on her shoulders. It's fucking insane. She was gonna do a World's Strongest Slam on Piper Niven. It's fucking insane. But Mishin broke that up. So, anyways, guys, the matter is, I wanted to watch these two things, and that was the only things that was interesting in it. Kevin Owens and of course the segment between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Man. And I'll wait for Wargames tomorrow. So yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the stream tonight. I'm gonna be heading off for the rest of the evening. So yeah, tomorrow it is Wargames, and I cannot wait. So yeah, with that being said, you have it already. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what you want to see, share this with your friends, and yeah, without further ado, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekends. And enjoy Wargames tomorrow. Wargames I'm going to be streaming at 6 p.m. Eastern. In my time will be 7. So yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern is the time. And yeah, with that being said, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming before that. So I'll let you know if I'm going to be streaming that. So yeah, yeah. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the urgent indies, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow, actually. So yeah. Goodbye and good night. Bam.